Hey, thank you for listening to the Bad Patches podcast. This is episode number 3. It's going to be a quick one. I found out that I talk more comfortably when there's nobody home. Probably because I feel like I can talk shit easily. Or for some reason, I'm not embarrassed of people listening to this, but I am embarrassed that my wife is listening to this. So, that's that. Okay, so laundry. So today I had to do laundry. And I do my laundry while I work, because that way I, get paid to do laundry. And I live in an apartment complex. So, how fucking crappy is fucking washing in your apartment? Like, for me, I have to go either, really, really early so I can be, the first one to have the washer available. And so I typically wash, at 6 or 7 a.m. And, most of the time, one of the washers will work and the other washer will be wonky. Like today, I went to wash, put to loads, one finished at the 30-minute mark, and when I went to go put in the dryer, the other one said error, and then I kind of opened it, closed it, pushed a bunch of buttons, and then it started up again. So I was like, fuck it, then I just have to wait for 7 minutes for this one to be over. So I kind of like to make sure they both dry at the same time, so I decided to just wait out those 7 minutes. So I went back to the apartment, and then once my alarm went off, I went back, and it aired out again. Needless to say, I kind of ended up just putting it in the dryer, because it did rinse. It was just not, the spin cycle didn't work, I guess. So that was that. But I mean, that's not the first, that's not the most annoying thing. Sometimes I'll go wash in the morning, and whoever washed at night has all their clothes inside the fucking dryer, or or sometimes there's even clothes in the washer that I know sat there at night, because there's no fucking way any of these people woke up early to do it, right? So it's a little annoying. As far as dryers, I feel like they usually always work, so I'm cool with that point. That's my dog barking. But other than that, it's fucking dryers, man. It's either gonna dry your clothes really well, or it's gonna get it really toasty to the point that it kind of burns. So, so that's that. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is I was kind of going through Instagram Reels. I know I'm trying to kind of cut back on that shit, but I see a lot of celebrities nowadays doing trying this candy for the first time, or trying Mexican candy, or whatever, right? Which I guess is the little gimmicks that they do now. But I was thinking about how when I was growing up, I would watch Entertainment Tonight or Access Hollywood, and I feel before those shows were really cool, if you were into movies and stuff, and you kind of you wanted to see interviews with certain celebrities or whatever. But nowadays it's I don't know any of these people. And I watch a lot of movies, but some of the time actresses and actors nowadays, I'm having a hard time remembering them. And I also feel they're pushing certain celebrities to make all the movies. Timothée Chalamet, you're good at some movies, but you're not Leonardo DiCaprio. He doesn't have the talent yet to be playing Bob Dylan or whatever. I haven't seen the movie, but it's not on my list. They're putting him in everything, so that's one of the guys. And the other guy is that Austin Butler guy that played Elvis, which I feel whenever I see any movie where he acts, I feel like I'm just seeing Elvis. So when I was watching Dune, I was just watching Elvis fight Paul Atreides. Anyway, yeah, celebrities, new celebrities are weird. Or that's just a sign that I'm getting old. You know, I'm sure my mom didn't know some of the celebrities that I was into when I was growing up. So I feel like I'm reaching that age where I don't know who Glenn Powell is or whatever. But yeah, Twisters. Woo. Anyway, that's a quick rant. I wanted to make sure I recorded something for today. This is what I'm talking about. I think I'm going to start writing a little bit more on the thoughts I have about the subjects, like what annoyed me. So, because I feel like as I'm going about my day, like I'll be like, oh, like this is something. But that's that. Anyway, 9 to 5 kind of was good today. It was very slow. Not much work, so that was awesome. My wife did end up working 10 hours today. Her job is a lot more demanding than mine. So she had a heavy work day. So I will get to do the dinner for tonight, which is probably going to be some chicken wrap or something. And that's another thing, like having to work and then like getting off and then having to cook and then you watch a show and then you go to bed. Like that's life for like 5 days. Like, or at least in my 30s, that's what it is. When I was in my 20s, Thursday, Friday, even though I worked, I would go drinking. But nowadays, if it's Friday, and I just got off work, I don't want to do anything besides fucking watch a movie or play some video games, and then get off with my life before I start full on dad mode on Saturday and Sunday. Alright, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, anything you want to do. Thanks for listening. Bye.